My wife keeps bringing up divorce during every argument, so I finally agreed and walked out. My wife and I have been together for 5 years, married for 4. We'd known each other for years before that, and we share a 4-year-old child. I'm the main provider at home, since she's a stay-at-home parent, a decision she made herself. For the past year and a half, we've been clashing several times a month. To clarify, I pitch in with our daughter, handle chores like cleaning and cooking, and stay engaged with both of them. The first mention of divorce came during a spat when my sister called, asking if she could crash with us temporarily because of her own relationship troubles. I said yes, but my wife wasn't thrilled. I reminded her that her friend had stayed with us just a couple of months earlier for 5 full weeks without lifting a finger around the house. From my view, there was no heads up. Her friend simply arrived one day. She was a total stranger to me and our daughter. In contrast, my sister is wonderful and has a strong bond with our little one, and I figure my wife felt the same. My sister ended up staying just a week, pitching in with housework, meals, cleaning, and even babysitting when suited. I assumed we'd both let it go and move forward. The conflicts usually stem from minor issues, and they're rarely my doing. I've floated the idea of therapy or counseling multiple times, but she always insists she doesn't need it. Last night was my breaking point. She started a fight, claiming I was working too much and leaving her feeling neglected. She called me a lousy dad and capped it off by saying she wanted a divorce. I stood up and explained that I grind at work because she keeps blowing our budget on unnecessary stuff we never use. She won't take a job or pursue education to contribute. I cover everything for the family, for our daughter. I'm there for all her key moments, events, appointments, doctor's visits, whatever she requires. She won't even consider professional help like therapy. I'm done with this cycle. I'll have my attorney draft and send the papers once ready. I packed our daughter's essentials and took her to my sister's place. It's been 2 days now, and she's been blowing up my phone with calls and texts. Apologies, claims she didn't mean it, pleas for counseling and therapy, saying she needs me and misses us. I'm torn. I still love her. She's a solid mom, but I can't keep going like this. Update 1. Hey everyone, sadly, this isn't a happy ending tale. I want to address a few points that might have been overlooked. I'd repeat every step if needed, including taking our daughter with me. I've urged my wife repeatedly to get out there, land a job, pick up a hobby, connect with new people, do literally anything. I've suggested professional support, but she shuts it down, insisting she's not the issue. Our daughter comes first, always. I never argue with my wife near her or in her earshot. I came from a toxic home where my parents' fights scarred me. Dad would rage at mom, she'd bail, and he'd unload on me. I refuse to let that cycle touch my kid. I have no clue what my wife might have done that night. You can't drag someone into help. They have to crave it for real. Forced efforts just turn into fake performances to appease. I'm not perfect in this, but I won't let my daughter grow up normalizing this toxicity or thinking it's how partnerships work. As a kid, I swore I'd never mirror my dad. Post-update, I reflected hard. To drive home my seriousness, we talked it out. I laid it bare. I can't sustain this. The constant bickering and divorce threats end now. She nodded, promising never to utter it again. I warned that one more slip-up means it's over for good. We committed to couples therapy, and it was revealing. Raw emotions surfaced, perspectives shifted, and the neutral expert helped us see each other clearly. A few sessions in, progress felt real. She stepped up, job hunted successfully, built a friend circle, dove into a hobby. That held until a blow-up over kid-related plans she ignored, clashing with her new work buddies, outings she couldn't ditch. What I saw as the arguments closed, she muttered under her breath that marrying me was her biggest error. I stared, and suddenly, the woman before me felt like a stranger. Her face, everything, alien. I asked her to say it louder. She spat that she should have ended it with me ages ago. I turned, grabbed our daughter, and headed to our plan solo. Just the two of us. I filed for legal separation right after. We both signed terms stating we're still wed during this phase. No dating others. Finances divided but shared bills unchanged. I'd keep covering work insurance. Mandates included ongoing individual and joint therapy. I'd relocate to my sister's, with 70 to 30 custody favoring me. One day during my parenting time, I needed her to watch our daughter. I gave a week's notice. She confirmed. Drop-off morning at 7:30 a.m. I pull up and spot an unknown car in the drive. Figure maybe a pal or her gal over. I buzz the door politely, holding our girl, and a bare-chested dude answers, quizzing who I am and why I'm there. I ask for my wife. He hollers. She rounds the corner in a robe, expression flipping from puzzled to stunned, then mortified, then heartbroken. Point is, come the 3-month mark when separation wraps, I'm pushing for full divorce. Our daughter's secure. She's too young to grasp beyond. Mommy and daddy aren't getting along. As I said, she's my world. I suppose I wound up doing the exact thing I vowed against, the one path I swore I'd dodge. Turns out, it was inevitable. I mirror my folks after all.